Hey guys, what's up y'all? Thanks for watching, appreciate it. So we're gonna do a reading. I'll do all signs and timestamp it below. We're gonna no contact reading. We're gonna see if the person on your mind will be reaching out anytime soon, but in the near future is what we're looking for. So if you have somebody that you haven't spoke to for whatever reason and you want to know if you're going to hear from them, all signs are time stamped below. All right, so energies can always be reversed, and it is just a general reading, but we're going to try to see where the person on your mind is at and if they will be reaching out. If this does resonate, please make sure that you like and subscribe below, and if you guys would like to contact me for a personal reading, that's below as well. Alright, so let's get started with Aries. It's the person on Aries' mind reaching out anytime soon. For those with no contact, will they be reaching out anytime soon? Looks like still hopeful at the very least. Sagittarius energy. For some, there's been like a long period of time. All right, so for Aries, is this person going to reach out anytime soon? The person on their mind. Thank you. The Sun, the Eight of Swords, one more. The Two of Wands. Yeah, it'll move forward. Somebody, it's going slow as hell with the Knight of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it does look like there's a lot of happiness around the situation, and things will open up, and maybe you have a choice to make or somebody does, but slowly but surely. The thing holding it back right now with the Eight of Swords, somebody's incredibly wrapped in their head for whatever reason. That could be that they're nervous, afraid, you know. It could be a lot of things. I mean, how it could be incarceration for some, but it is moving. It's just moving very slow. So you may have a choice to make by the time it's said and done. But the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight of the deck, but does come to offer something solid. Slow and steady wins the race. So just coming very slowly. Someone has to come out of their head first. All right, so let's switch decks. Taurus is the person on Taurus's mind coming towards them. You could be dealing with another earth sign. There could be a distance. It does look like somebody has some regrets on some side. All right, so the person on Taurus's mind, will they be reaching out anytime soon? The Ace of Swords, which is communication. All right, will Taurus's person be reaching out anytime soon in the near future? Can Taurus expect communication? You got the Sun, the same card Aries had. Different deck, same card. So you could be dealing with an Aries. The Sun is Leo energy. The Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. You have the Sun and the Moon. So, you know, they're like a reflection off each other. The Nine of Cups, which is about wish fulfillment. There is a lot of happiness, and it feels like with the Moon there's like a lot of hidden feelings, or a lot that still, you know, hasn't came to light yet. Like it's still hidden. The thing is, none of these are moving. Show me the Moon. Is there any communication? The Ten of Cups. I mean, you have great cards. You just don't have, there it is, the Chariot, Cancer energy. Yeah, the Sun, the Moon, the Nine, and the Ten of Cups with the Chariot. Something is going to take off like full blast. I mean, it's almost like it's electric. It's going to be pulled back to you. You have your wish fulfillment, your emotional fulfillment. And with the Chariot there, that is about getting things back on the right track. Could be traveling or taking some type of short trips. But again, it's kind of like Aries, you have the Nine of Swords. They have the Eight of Swords. So I mean, it's just worry, it's fear, it's nervousness. this for whatever reason. For some, it could just be car troubles. But yes, this looks like this is coming back to you. Alright, so Gemini. Cards for Gemini. The person on their mind, no contact. Will they be reaching out anytime soon in the near future? Alright, for Gemini's highest good. That's, oh, well, definitely love there, feelings there. Alright, so someone may have to work on like their own independence. Alright, is Gemini's person going to be reaching back out? The 9 of Cups. Great card, but we need some action. The King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and the High Priestess. It's not a whole lot here in the way of action. The High Priestess kind of, you know, keeps a lot in, a lot hidden. Is there any movement here for Gemini? Can they expect communication in the near future? The 7 of Wands. There's definitely a defensive energy. I mean, there's a happiness around it, but there's also the 10 of Swords, the Star, Aquarius energy, the Knight of Pentacles. It doesn't look like it's coming right this second. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles is here, so it may eventually, but this King of Pentacles, even that type of energy can move really slow. You have the Star and the 9 of Cups, both wish cards. So it does feel like somebody's still wishing for this, still hoping for this. But we have the High Priestess, the 7 of Wands, and the 10 of Swords before things really start moving again. So the thing is, this is, you know, kind of a defensive, keeping a lot in. And with the 10 of Swords, it's almost kind of like, it can be like faking the funk. Really in someone's head about it, but kind of pushing on. You have the Star and the Knight of Pentacles. So I see, you know, that, like I said, that's both wish cards. The thing with the Knight of Pentacles is slow as hell. And that's this King's energy. So sometimes by the time that Knight of Pentacles gets there, it's taken too long. And I'm not saying that's what's happening in this situation, but it just doesn't seem like any immediate movement. All right. So Cancer. Cancers with no contact. Is the person on their mind going to be reaching out anytime soon? All right, cards for Cancer's highest good. Will the person on their mind be reaching out anytime soon? So it's like somebody's really struggling there with either regret, guilt. Shit. Feels like it's trying to move forward, but for some reason there's either been a wait or there kind of is one. The 2 of Cups, because there's definitely still feelings here, but the 5 of Swords, it's like every time we take a step forward, something takes a step back. All right, so Cancer, is the person on their mind gonna be reaching out? Cards for Cancer's highest good. Thank you. The Temperance, Sagittarius energy, the 7 of Pentacles. Will they be reaching out? Both of these are healing cards, waiting, contemplating. Oh, all right. It looks like right now, as far as movement, it's very slow. It looks like somebody is putting a lot of time and energy into. With the 10 of Pentacles there, it looks like somebody wants family, commitment, stability, or just finances in general. Like with the 9 of Wands, the Hermit, the 8 of Cups, Virgo energy. It looks like somebody is still holding on to something from the past, or kind of not letting go of something. So it looks like kind of whatever this 10 of Pentacles is, like I said, whether it's money, family, something like that, that's kind of where the investment is being made right now. You have the Temperance, the 9 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. So with the 9 of Wands, you know, that's the Wounded Warrior. It's down but not out, But the thing is, it's trying to move past a situation, so it feels like it's not coming right now, because with the Eight of Cups and the Hermit, when we walk away from a situation, and that's the thing, this hasn't ended, but somebody is kind of going into like a place of solitude, or, you know, taking that time alone and trying to figure out how to move forward, you know, because this Nine of Wands may not have to do anything with the situation. It could be, you know, around finances, and somebody's trying to get that straight, or, you know, something like that. So it does look like somebody is kind of disconnecting for the moment, but with the Hermit there, it shows me it doesn't mean that, you know, it's not coming back. It's just not coming right this second, is what it feels like. All right, Cancer. Okay, so Leo with no contact. Is the person on their mind going to be reaching out anytime soon? Cards for Leo's high is good. All right, so no contact. 2-7. So do a lot of reflecting. I mean, you know, there could have been some things in the past that happened that someone's regretting, but they could have been, not for all, but for some, on a sneaky level. So, you know, I heard you were real, that's, you know. All right, let's see. Leo, the Two of Cups, still a lot of love. Wow, the King of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Six of Wands. All right, so what it is, somebody could be acting like they don't care, but that's not true. You have the Two of Cups and the Five of Cups. So the King of Cups, so even if you're not dealing with a water sign, I mean, somebody here has a lot of love for you. There's definitely a bond here. The thing is, probably what's stalling it is, I don't know what side, but somebody's not looking at the whole picture. Like, they're just looking at what's spilt, because there's still, that love is still standing there. But it does look like you're ending with the Six of Wands. So, you know, it does look like there's something here that kind of, there's not a lot of action though. Show me that Five of Cups. The Three of Cups, yeah. So for some, there could be a reconciliation here. You could be going out with friends and kind of bumping into this person. The Eight of Wands, yeah, you got communication coming in. This person is nervous as hell about approaching you. Maybe it's because they're afraid to express their feelings. That King of Cups does not always wear his emotions on his sleeve, or hers. Don't get caught up in gender. But the Two of Swords is there. So, you know, nervousness and fear, worry, anxiety could bring things kind of back to a crossroads. So, I did see the Five of Wands come out, so that is about, you know, drama and things like that. It doesn't have to mean that it was there, but if this is something that you're trying to avoid coming to a crossroads, this type of energy will kind of clam up when it comes to drama. Not saying that this one doesn't have, you know, we all have our negative sides here, but it feels like with the moon there, you know, they do have a whole lot of deep emotions, but there may be more than kind of what's there and what meets the surface. But yeah, the Two of Wands, this is moving. You'll definitely be in some type of communication here, and offer to hang out. All right, Virgo. Virgo with no contact. Will the person on their mind be reaching out anytime soon? Card for Virgo's highest good. All right, what's the word for the Virgos? I haven't said that in a while. All right, Virgo. Will the person on their mind be reaching out anytime soon? Thank you. The Lovers, Gemini energy, the Page of Wands. So, I mean, somebody does definitely think about this. I mean, it probably can't be avoided. It does look like with the Page of Wands that someone is curious. They're interested. I think somebody would want to talk. We're ending with the High Priestess, though. Oh, yeah, the Six of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So actually, it looks like you have some really heavy communication, like somebody gets something off their chest, something that hasn't been said kind of gets said. This communication comes in very quickly, And the Page of Wands is good communication. So with that Six of Wands, it's going to be a pretty good feeling. It's going to have you feeling like on top of the world. It's interesting because with this Page of Wands, this has to do with that communication with the Ace of Swords. But also you can see like this person is like really curious or interested. So you're ending with the Six of Wands, and it's kind of like that same wand that's there. And it's like, this is the one. All right, Virgo. So Libra. Cards for Libra. Will the person on their mind be reaching out anytime soon? Libras with no contact. It doesn't matter who it is. It could be a sibling. It could be an ex. All right. An old friend. Will the person on their mind be reaching out anytime soon, please? Cards for Libras, highest good. What do we got? The Nine of Wands. Something's been a little struggle there. And that may not have anything to do with you. It could just be that somebody's really tired lately. But with the Two of Swords and Nine of Swords, this, okay. So look, somebody does. I think it eventually comes. But with these cards, yeah, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Nine of Swords, somebody's got to come out of their head first. So it's like there's something that somebody is like struggling to get past, or to, it's not even struggling. It's well, I mean it is, but it doesn't have to be about trying to get past something. It's about trying to move forward. Let's just put it that way. Somebody is caught in their head and not really sure how, like stressed, worry, so not really seeing a way right now. Look, the Eight of Swords, like all in their head. I don't know who this is, but it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be a age difference. They're trying to come forward. Somebody right now, and not in all situations, but is stressing, like worrying about this to the point like they're starting to feel it physically. So, you know, even if it's anxiety attacks, because it feels like so many emotions are beneath the surface, like they just want to, but really struggling mentally. But it does look like it's going to come. But this right here has to clear up first. Somebody's got to come out of their head. Yeah, it looks like somebody's actually going to, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody's going to come up with a plan. I don't know. It could be paranoia that has somebody feeling like this. But with the Magician and the Seven of Swords, just be mindful. Because this can be kind of like a, I mean, maybe something has to be finessed. I don't know. But this can be like a sketchy energy sometimes. All right. Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio and the person on their mind? No contact. Will they be reaching out anytime soon? Cards for Scorpios, highest good. Will the person on their mind be reaching out anytime soon? Thank you. The Fool, the World, the Eight of Swords. I mean, there's a lot of being caught in the head lately. Kind of just about all the readings. So with the World in the middle, it does feel like that, you know, a chapter is kind of wrapped up here. Somebody may have like enforced some type of, I don't know, structure on the situation, something like that. The Hangman, Pisces energy, it feels like somebody is stuck right now, like they're thinking about it, because the Ace of Pentacles does come, but we have like no movement cards. So with the Fool there, that's associated with Uranus. So that can kind of be like a rebellious energy. I'm gonna leave it there. So actually it does feel like that with the World, like eventually it's going to come back around, an opportunity is going to come. But with the Eight of Swords and the Hangman, Pisces energy, is somebody nervous, worried, and kind of just hanging there. With the Hangman, we can get caught up in like illusion, fantasy, that type of thing. But we can also just kind of fall back and sit there. So it's like the opportunity is right there, but somebody has to move towards it. So it feels like, you know, once again, yeah, the Ace of Cups. I mean, it does wrap back around, or at least the offers will be presented, but somebody has to, the Ace of Swords, you got 3 aces. It does look like somebody will realize something, an epiphany will come, or shit, something completely brand new will come. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. It looks like, you know, this is definitely going to shake up and begin to move forward. Possibly not right at this moment. Alright, so Sagittarius with no contact. Is any communication, any action, any movement coming anytime soon? My mind went blank for a second. All right, Sagittarius with no contact. Happy birthday to you guys, by the way. Hope it's fabulous. All right, Sagittarius, no contact. Is there anything coming? Any messages? Any movement? The Eight of Swords is like the card of the freaking day. I think just about every sign has got it. The Ace of Pentacles, though, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, it's coming. Opportunities are coming. 7 of Swords at the bottom. So, once somebody, again, comes out of their head, nervous, fearful, overthinking it, there is a opportunity that's presented. You could be dealing with a, what is this opportunity? You could be dealing with a earth sign, but also sometimes with that Queen of Pentacles, and I'm not saying it's a negative, or I'm not saying that this is for each situation, but the Queen of Pentacles, sometimes, you know, people can take his or her kindness for weakness. So, you know, maybe that's why they're so nervous to approach you. Show me this Ace of Pentacles. What are they going to offer? The Two of Cups. They love you. You love them. Alright. Let's just, yeah, give me one more. The Seven of Cups. It's going to make you think. It may actually, somebody's confused. You may kind of be skeptical about it, but with the Seven of Cups, I mean, there's a lot of love here. You may have multiple offers coming, but that is kind of a card of, you know, confusion, or maybe it just has to do with this Eight of Swords and trying to figure out how to express that. Show me this Queen of Pentacles, because again, I'm not seeing too much action. Where's the action? The King of Swords. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The Nine of Wands. I mean, somebody is still pretty guarded here. It does look like still wanting to try, but honestly, not a whole lot of action. It looks like somebody thinks about like what something would be like. The Nine of Swords. I mean, your person's really in your head. In their head. The Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. So they're definitely into you. They definitely think about you a lot. They're stressing you like crazy. For some, I mean, this can be anxiety attacks, but it's also feeling it physically. This person definitely thinks about it, and they know that they love you. I don't all the way see a whole lot of action, though. I see more of like somebody recognizing that there's love here and thinking about it, but then kind of really stressing about it. Like, oh my goodness. Because they know you are the one. Alright, so Capricorn. Let's see what's going on with you and the person on your mind. No contact. Will this person be reaching out anytime soon? Alright, Capricorn and their person, no contact. It doesn't have to be, you know, just relationship. It could be an old friend, you know, a family member. Alright, so the person on Capricorn's mind, is there going to be Any contact. Well, that's okay. Well, okay. So, yeah, it looks like it. But actually maybe something that's very tempting and possibly for some like a repeat of a cycle that hurt you before. Not for all, but it looks like somebody thinks about this. It possibly hasn't moved yet like they want to. But with the Ace of Swords and the Hangman, it does look like somebody is like realizing something, like but it's like differently than they've seen it before. Show me this Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands, because we have the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands, which is about communication, fast incoming communication, and it is good communication. The Sun, yeah, I mean, this is coming back to make you happy. The King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I mean, even if it's not a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this could be, you know, a best friend type thing, and maybe some feelings were caught. It could be somebody who works in like human services, healthcare. It's a very sweet energy. It's a loving energy on a good day. And it looks like this really does, you know, make you happy. So communication does look like it come in soon enough for you. Somebody may have been waiting to see if you reached out first. For some. But it still does feel like if somebody, you know, I don't know, some pain's being held on to, or, you know, maybe there's a legal situation. There's something kind of still there. All right. So, Aquarius. No contact. The person on Aquarius's mind, will they be reaching out anytime soon? Cards for Aquarius is high as good. The Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Hangman. Doesn't matter which deck I use. Or people all in their, you know, all in the head, overthinking, worried. And sometimes that fear really holds us back, even though, you know, it can feel very real. All right, Aquarius. You got the Page of Cups and the Two of Swords. So the thing is, you could be dealing with a younger water sign. Doesn't have to be but I mean, it's a page. So somebody has feelings here, or, you know, wants to reach out, possibly an apology, but the Two of Swords is here. So it's kind of not knowing how, or not really. Give me one more. Kind of at a crossroads, kind of uncertain. Oh, there's a lot of love here. Is there any movement though? You're ending with the Two of Cups. Two of Swords is in the middle though. Why? The Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. So it kind of feels like, you know, there's been a period, or there is, of healing, of kind of just waiting for whatever reason, because this person, whoever they are, has a great deal of feelings for you. Show me this Two of Cups. Let's see if it's gonna move. Show me this Two of Cups. Is there any action here? The King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the Five of Cups. So this person has, it looks like somebody in the Five of Pentacles, a lot of love. A lot of love. For a lot of you, they may feel like they owe you an apology, or vice versa. It doesn't look like right now somebody is seeing like the whole picture. Instead, it's, for some, it's financial reasons. For others, maybe crying over spilt milk, because it's almost backwards. Like, we have the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles here for the outcome. So this can be a card of poverty, but it does look like if somebody ghosted the situation, or breadcrumbed it, or kind of just abandoned you, like they're definitely regretting that. But it also, I don't know on whose side, with the Five of Cups, somebody is still like in this Two of Swords mode where they're focusing on what is spilt right now and not seeing that the love is still back there. So it's kind of like somebody wants to reach out. They definitely want to talk because they love you. But with the Two of Swords, sometimes we can cut off our intuition and our heart chakras and not see that like there's a way to move forward with the situation. And this King of Cups, even if you're not dealing with the water sign, this person has a deep amount of emotions for you. However, even though he is like the king of emotions, this type of energy does not always like know how to express his emotions, his or her, and does not always like wear their heart on their sleeve. And this is a very shy energy over here. So it could just be that, but it also feels like, you know, somebody is having some type of regret now. For others, it could be shame, you know, because maybe they are broke. There's so much love to be expressed, and then kind of like just this energy of waiting and not knowing how. All right, Aquarius. So moving on to Pisces. Alright, so cards for Pisces and the person on their mind. No contact. Will there be any contact? Any messages? Anything? Any kind of movement in the near future? Cards for Pisces. High is good. The person on their mind. Will they be reaching out anytime soon? All right, let's get it. So Pisces person, they're reaching out and making moves. Got the Four of Wands, the Eight of Cups. So for some, this could have been a marriage, a long-term commitment, something that was once stable. One more card. You have the Eight of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Love is right here floating, right? Somebody's got to look, and I don't know who this is, but look at things from a different perspective, and they may have to take time to do that in order to move forward. Because you have the Four of Wands, right, which is about commitment, family, stability, marriage. But we also have the Eight of Cups. So somebody is kind of, you know, that's about walking away or disconnecting from the situation for a moment. There is a way here with the Two of Wands and the Four of Cups, excuse me, Cancer energy, but this love is still floating. But in the choice, maybe you have choices, but to move forward, to take some type of like journey to move is there. But then you have the Four of Cups, which is Cancer energy. But so that's kind of more like a missed opportunity, or, you know, this can have to do with self-doubt. This can have to do with anything from disinterest to, you know, maybe this person feels like they're not enough for you. Or also with the Four of Cups, it can be a card of, you know, having to get up and go for it. Like not just on, and I don't know whose side this is on, but not just waiting for something to fall in our lap, because it usually doesn't happen like that. It does look like the cup's floating, but right now it doesn't look like somebody is completely just going towards it or reaching out and grabbing it. That can be a missed opportunity card. The Tower. Yeah, so usually with the Tower, this Four of Wands, which was once stable or once secure, the Tower falls. So this kind of falls with it. So it feels like there's kind of like a reversed feeling, like a retro feeling. But this Four of Wands, you know, especially if it's self-doubt or something like that, or somebody has to kind of take initiative and go towards it. But right now it looks like, you know, somebody may kind of just be going the other way for the moment. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. If so, please make sure that you like and subscribe below. If you guys like to contact me for a personal reading, that information's below as well. You guys take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.